This is only the beginning. Erik Sandoval is right in the middle of all this in Wilmington, North Carolina. And Eric, Troy just said it. You are seeing the worst conditions there. What have you been seeing?
Actually, the wind has really picked up, and I keep looking over here, Justin, because I think an awning or something was just ripped off a building, and we keep hearing it dragging down the street, so I want to make sure me and my photographer are safe. You can see the wind is really kicking up the rain, and the rain is just really torrential right now. Woo! If you're just joining me right now, all morning we've been showing you these downed trees here in the downtown Wilmington area, and we've been waiting for this other tree just to topple over. Fortunately, nobody was injured in that. We're talking about the awning. Yeah, it's an awning. It's just hanging on for dear life over here. But talking about the awning, but there's also been signs that have been tousled around here in the downtown area. So we've been really trying to stay in these little alcoves of these buildings over here to protect ourselves. The other big story right now is the power outages. We've been seeing the power flicker here in the downtown Wilmington area all morning. We've been seeing the sky light up with the transformers exploding, the purple, the green. Now downtown Wilmington is completely without power, and you can see why with these high winds and torrential rain. We're going to be continuing to bring you these images all morning here on News 6, and of course we're going to try to keep safe at the same time. For now, we are live in downtown Wilmington, North Carolina, tracking Hurricane Florence. Erik Sandoval, News 6. Back to you.
Eric, thank you. News 6's Erik Sandoval joins us now live from Wilmington, North Carolina, where Florence made landfall just a few hours ago. So, Eric, how are the conditions now?
Well, you know, the eye passed over us a short time ago, Justin, and now the second wave, if you will, of Hurricane Florence is roaring ashore. I want to show you what the storm's already done behind us. This tree fell earlier this morning. Take a look at this building. It was under construction, but all the plywood has really been knocked out of these windows, and it's littered all over the street now. And actually, people were warning us to be careful not to get hit by some of that plywood. Right down here is the Cape Fear River. This is important now because the river is now flowing the opposite way from the way that I've been showing you for most of the morning. That means storm surge is very likely to be next, so we're keeping a close eye on that. I want to show you some video that we shot when this storm actually hit earlier this morning. Transformers were blowing all over the place. You know, we were up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, so this was lighting up the night sky. Duke Energy says that most of their customers, if not all their customers here in the Wilmington area, are without power right now. The mayor says that there are power lines all over the streets, and he's urging everybody to stay off it. Now, this brings up an important point. Part of the reason that we're here in Wilmington right now showing you this hurricane is to drive home a point to everybody in Central Florida. Take a lesson from what we're showing you right now. Get prepared now, because it's not a matter of if a hurricane's going to hit Central Florida. We all know this. It's just a matter of when. We're live in Wilmington, North Carolina, covering Hurricane Florence. Erik Sandoval, News 6.
After the storm, we sent a crew from here in Orlando to the Panhandle. News 6's Erik Sandoval flew over the Panama City area today. Tonight, he joins us live from Tallahassee. Yeah. Eric, I saw some of your images earlier, and today you got quite the view of that intense damage.
Yeah, we did, Matt. We brought Sky 6 here to the Panhandle. We launched here from the Tallahassee airport to see for ourselves the kind of damage. And what we saw was nothing short of devastating, especially for the residents of Mexico Beach. This is the site where Hurricane Michael made landfall just a little more than 24 hours ago. Rows and rows of homes destroyed, torn apart by 155-mile-per-hour winds with nothing to block them before they came ashore. Water from the storm surge is gone, leaving sand covering some of the roadways. But the damage doesn't stop there.
As we arrive in Panama City, one of the first things we see is a boat that's actually turned on its side in the water.
This was one of several boats we saw that had capsized in Panama City. Black Hawk choppers flew low to the ground as the government leaders launched what is now a rescue operation for some.
It's my job to see that the federal government is responding as it should for state and local government.
We caught up with Senator Bill Nelson at the airport just as he was touring both Mexico Beach and Panama City. What are your worst fears about this?
That is in the search and rescue, if they found people that stayed behind and got injured or loss of life.
And that fear of more losses of life is mounting, especially as the hours progress. Tonight, these crews are going to take to the air again. They're going to go to the hardest hit areas and try to account for everybody who may have chosen to ride out this storm. More of our aerial tour coming up on News 6 News at 6 o'clock. For now, we are live in Tallahassee. Erik Sandoval, News 6. Back to you.
Erik, thank you.